If you were on the stream last night, you might have a hint to why it took me so long today to start the stream. You see, last night on the animal show, as many of you know, I went over the lemony snickets of my week. And amongst those problems was my AC going out. And if you can hear my voice, you can hear that there's still a slight uh roughness to it that wasn't there last night. That's because I could feel the same issue that I had back in June starting, because without the AC and with the whole issue with the credit card double payment, we weren't able to get the litter like we needed to switch for the month. And then the AC caused too much heat, which made this room a hot box. And I started to feel pretty sick. So, on top of that, I had a meeting with one of my bosses this morning and it got pushed later. She was running behind, so then I ran behind, then she ran behind even more, and so on and so forth. And so by the time I was done, um, we still haven't. Yeah, I know. It's honestly, Rachel, it was kind of a close call because I woke up feeling kind of shitty today. And I had the same cough and nausea uh, on a lighter scale that I did then too last month. And so, against Starman's wishes, I said, we got to get new litter now, right now. And he very logically told me, we don't have a lot of money. I had to pull out of a very a savings account we're not supposed to touch. I was like, no, you don't understand. We will lose another month of income from me if we don't do this, because clearly me not okay with the whole bullshit happening. So, and on top of that, today, the music ain't working. I don't know why. It keeps saying the music service, so I hate this. It's all silent and boring. But anyways, so then when we got home, which was admittedly several hours ago, I had to make Starman switch what we could of the litter boxes, which was a majority of them. And then I had to let the air settle because the AC is still not working. And it's still a hot box in this fucking house because it's North Carolina. I just got through explaining that arc. It's a whole series of lemony snickets kind of shit. Well, it's not Wednesday here, Chaco. It's only 7:00. But so I apologize that it's going to have all this silence. I hate it. But I figured I would stream for a little bit. I'd offer to join, but people are sleeping. Right. I know it's like what? 1 a.m. where you are? I think. So I figured I'd spend a little bit of time in here so that way I can take another break, let the air circulate more, so then I can get the video done. Although I do need to look into this. And if I can, I might fucking do it for tomorrow. Uh Bailey Sarian has been re-releasing um old videos, right? And I was like, I thought you weren't allowed to do that on YouTube. Like you couldn't re-upload the same thing. But if I can do it with just an introduction of, hey, this was a video I was very proud of, but it didn't do well. So I'm re-uploading it for you guys today. So here. I wonder if I can do that. Because I have all of my videos on file. Like, I don't know if other YouTubers do this. I don't delete nothing. I put it all on my external hard drive. How would they know? They would know because the coding is the same. They would know. Like, I'll upload it twice for whatchamacallit. Like, I'll upload one version for Patreon and the other, by changing the intro, the video's changed. Right, that's what I was thinking. Just record a quick and then snag one of my videos that I was particularly proud of. I'm doing a what now? Oh, no, Bailey, yes. So she's not technically live, I don't think. I think she's just looping stuff. I don't know. Because every time I check on her live, she's been live a lot lately. It's always just one of her old episodes of either Mystery Makeup and Murder Mondays, But just one of those weeks, guys. Just one of them fucking weeks. But all right. So the other problem is I will not be able to read a lot of your comments short of me getting up on my phone because of the way this computer works. So give me a moment to get my live stream up on my telefonio. Excuse me. Like I said, this won't be a super long one today. Chaco, you've already reached multiple months in your fan of me. Arc 2. It's kind of weird seeing new colors already. But let's see. Music, are you up now? Of course not. Ugh, I hate it. Damn it. I really don't like it. I hate the silence. Oh well. Oh well. So what is everyone doing today? Okay, so I've got to find where I drew the people. Because that was something I clearly didn't keep track of. Okay, so she's there. He's there. And the couch is there. Aw, Arc, 2 months. I like that the symbol matches the color of the thing. Cute. Ooh, all day shopping trip. Shit. That sucks. That sucks the biggin. Well, I mean, I enjoy all day shopping trips as long as that's what you want to do. But if you're really not in the mood to do an all day shopping trip, ooh, then it sucks. I think on days like today when it's hot out, I like all day shopping when it's fall. That's fun. I bought 2 new coffee cups. Ooh! Derp, share them. Share them in the Discord. Should we make a channel for trinkets and fun shit? I feel like we don't do that. Is there anything on this spot? No. Okay. So I have to redo their lines, but I'm going to do it ghetto. Okay? I am not deleting these. I am not drawing over this. So what I'm going to do is up here, I'm just going to expand on the lines. From what I've already drawn. Discord breaks. Excuse you. The Discord works quite lovely, thank you. Bublito will try to say otherwise, but we all know. Well, that just makes it like she has a mustache. Ew, no. We're just thickening some lines here. It's not going to be super. Let's see. Just wait, but of course, Derpy darling, shut up. This is Edie's This was Edie's commission that she made last year. I've already stated it. I'm gonna try my best, although some news today, of course, throws a wrench in that. But I'm gonna try my best to actually refund most of the commissions I got last year. Oh, you bitch. Just because, I don't know, I wasn't able to mail them. I obviously finished the commissions, but because of certain financial issues, I wasn't able to mail the commissions. What? Women mustaches have all the rage. Wow, you's a bitch. But anyways, nope, that looks like shit. Nope, that looks like shit. Like, yeah, I'm still not like making tons of money. I don't know, it'll take me a few months to refund everybody, but I'm gonna try. Everyone that wants the refund. And if they don't want the refund, I don't know, I guess I'd send them some of my merch instead. Like the stickers and pins that I have. I don't know. That's a question I'd have. If you got a commission and you'd rather still just receive the commission than a refund, would you want like the one pin I've got or one of my keychain? Like, what would you want as compensation for waiting so long? I guess would be my question. See, now you guys need to understand I don't like relining stuff. This shit annoys me, but it does make her look more like you can see these parts of her match the chair more than the thin lines I have of them. Well, I did remove a lot of privileges from you kids because Ark and Bubs keep having this silent war with each other. Wasn't really silent though. Matt, this house is too silent. It's driving me nuts. Are you playing games or something? So can you put the volume on so I can hear it at least? I don't care. Take them off. So I got my headphones on. Okay, but you're not even playing with anybody. So ask me if I care. Hello, quiet Chris. I think the problem is that sometimes when Bubs is bored, he would rather troll than just let it go. And Ark, I love you, but you let things rile you up. And so the two of them together, he's bad. Hello, Jack. But how is everyone's evening? What are you guys doing? What's in the plans? I do no such thing. I'll remember this. I see what you did there. Thank you, sir. Well, it's not like you're playing with anybody. Who? Who are you playing with? Ray's not on. That's what TV volume is for. I was thinking my game with my house panther. Super tired, about to go look for another job and submit a bid. Oh, damn. Just finished making dinner for my bro and myself, feeling good. Yay. The heat is making my tum tum upset. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Come on. See, it doesn't need a lot for her to suddenly fit in. Oh no, Choco, it's an actual like panic attack thing with me. So when I was little, um, in the middle of the night, because I had such severe clogging in my ears. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but your brain, if it hears the pulsing in your ears because it's clogged, um, your brain will start to make noises. And so when I was little, my dad would snore in the middle of the night, but when his snoring stopped, I would, my brain would start to try to listen for stuff because I would sometimes wake up a lot in the middle of the night. And so I would hear a radio, I would hear people talking, I would hear a train going, and all this was just because the pulsing in my ear was very loud and my ears were so clogged as a little kid. So okay, so I get them unclogged. But my dad is always snoring, so that was a comfort. There was never dead silence. But then my dad got that operation that fixes your soft palate so you snore less. But that made it even worse because then the house was silent and I would get severe panic attacks. I could not sleep in dead silence. Like it would freak me out. It would panic me. Even now, I really can't handle it. And so, what would happen is I would start to freak out. I would start to hear stuff. And because again, every noise would be scary. It's part of the reason why I like animals so much because when you've got cats and dogs and everything else, the house is never quiet. It's never fully quiet. Someone's walking around, someone's snoring, someone's making noises. There's something happening. And so, like, when I had the Dagoos, now a lot of you guys don't realize that I used to own Dagoos, and Dagoos are a rodent. And I loved it because you'd hear in the middle of the night, you'd hear them snoring, making a making little noises, very quiet, but it was always subtle. And then maybe once in a while in the middle of the night, one of them would get up and run on their wheel. It was great. Perfect. So and they were non-nocturnal, but once in a while they get up and move. So again, it wasn't silent. But I can list at least 4 times in my life where I had crippling anxiety attacks. And one of them was so bad. One of them was so bad. I was at the time I was dating someone else. We had a long-term relationship over long distance. We were online boyfriend and girlfriend. And I was 18 and I had my best friend on one phone and I had him on the other phone because my mother was a loan officer and she got a second line at home for when customers called, right? I was alone at my house. You have to realize something. I lived in a very rural area, edging towards a very rural area in Rhode Island. I am completely by myself in a house I've already experienced a lot of supernatural shit. And my then boyfriend tells me that a ghost at his house wants to come to my house. Now, I don't know if he did this just to freak me out. I've never really had the courage to ask him because the shit that happened after at my house, I'm still pissed to this day that it happened. All of a sudden, I start hearing things running around in my basement. I owned 3 cats. No, 2 cats at the time. I owned Seamus and Shadow. Both cats were upstairs with me, so they couldn't have been in the basement. It is now going on 9 o'clock at night. It is a Tuesday. It is the fall. And in Rhode Island, shit don't happen. Okay? Kids don't go around doing random stuff. Now, I lived off a main road that connected Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, and somewhat into New York. Okay? Again, it is near 9 o'clock. I hear at the door, and then they ring the doorbell. I have a giant window in my living room. I could not see anyone, but there's no way he could have done this. There's no way he could have predicted it. And that shit doesn't happen at my house. My mom and dad come home to me crying and sobbing my eyes out. They had this big metal statement piece. And it was like, it was a diamond square. It was something you put up somewhere to look pretty that you get at like Hobby Lobby or something. And it was heavy enough that if I needed to hurt an intruder, I could. Because the house we had was built in the 40s. It was easy to break into. And the window in the back of the house was already cracked, okay? So all it would take is one little and they could shatter the whole window. You find it funny, Ark. This wasn't a prank. We don't know who it was. And it was one of the most horrifying moments in my life. And my parents came home and they were mad at me because I got upset. And then one of the other times when I was at my grandmother's house, I was completely alone. And my grandmother's house was 2 stories in the middle of North Providence. As a matter of fact, the Good Burger film that's coming out, they filmed it right across the street from where my grandmother's house was. Okay? I was panicked because I could hear people walking around the house. And what made it really terrifying was I'm alone in this big house. No one else is there. No one else is around. I was 14 or 15 at the time. And the worst thing was I could see people because North Providence on Mineral Spring is a very busy road. But I was frozen in fear because it was silent. Here's what I will tell you, Ark. Both houses, because you're going to realize something. A lot of you guys don't realize Rhode Island is considered the most haunted state in all of America. It has the most ghost tours. It has the most ghost stories. It has the most vampire stories, all of them. It is one of the most historically rich states. And I have said to many people since I moved down here, it's very weird how spiritually dead the South is. And I'm starting to realize it's not that the South is spiritually dead. It's that when you grow up in Rhode Island and everything is so buzzing with spiritual activity between churches and cemeteries and history and everything else, I think it's just down here. It's so different. But those are 2 instances right off the top of my head. I do not. I've gone ghost hunting once. It was one of the most terrifying moments of my life. I'm never doing it again. It's never fun to be out in the middle of the woods in the darkness where you can hear growling in a place where there should be no large predators and you can't do anything about it. Like, that's the thing. Rhode Island has no large predators. And where I was, we could hear loud growling, we could hear large bodies. And this was a place that it was right on the coast. Like we were literally like maybe 40 yards from the ocean. So when people ask me why I believe in ghosts, because I've experienced shit. I have experienced shit and I know better than to mess with it. And so that's why when anyone's like, oh, let's go on a ghost hunt. I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about. Because it is genuinely something you don't want to fuck with because you're fucking with things that are beyond your control. You're fucking with things that can actually hurt you. It's just not in ways that we understand. That's the best way to put it. When you contemplate poking at the supernatural, you're doing a lot of things at once that I just do not agree with. And as someone who has experienced it and been there, zero, zero interest. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me. Going on a skinwalker hunt, like, why? I have a feeling you don't believe they exist anyway, Ark. Now I'm glad I don't see them. Oh yeah, I used to see ghosts all the time in my youth. I will say Ark is correct on that. If you don't want to see them, you literally just have to like completely pretend they don't exist. You have to, or they will consume your life. Because why not? That doesn't make any sense. That's like saying, I'm going to go to Chernobyl without a safety suit and just march right on in. Why? Why not? The main thing I will tell people never to do, never use a Ouija board. I don't give a shit if it's like one of those cutesy ones made for children in Target. Never use a Ouija board, ever. Why you would is beyond me. I want to do the haunted house challenge, make a bunch of money. That's different. The haunted house challenge is you're going to where there are people. It's people doing a job and you are challenged to win. But you also can get hurt severely. And they tell you like you have to sign a waiver and everything. You know what's weird? I can listen to the most gruesome murder podcast. Yet ghost stories, yeah. And I always know my limit on ghost stories too. Like I can tell the moment I need to stop talking about it because it's just not mentally safe for me anymore. But you know what? That's not what I wanted to talk about today, anyways. Because I had a couple of things I wanted to bitch about. No, I don't. You wanna mess with the supernatural. You wanna talk to the beyond. Pray. Talk to Jesus. Talk to God. Speak to the saints. Talk to the angels. Speak to good spirits. You don't need to surround yourself with negative and bad creatures that are not in your best interest just because it sounds cool. And now you're not drawing. Oh yeah, we bitching today. Cause I for all of my praise of the right wing, because clearly I am right wing and all that jazz. And I'm very proud of being so. I really don't like how my right wing compatriots have handled Andrew Tate. Like, I really don't like it. I did not watch both interviews, mainly because every clip I saw is Tate smiling and happy. Tate, when he doesn't like something happening, doesn't smile. He doesn't know how to poker face. He's a very whiny little bitch in that sense. And I see Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens literally throwing him softballs. Candace was giggling and flirting, even when she asked him, quote unquote, tough questions. Like there was one clip, and I shared it on Twitter, where she said, "Well, how do you you used to contribute to the pornography?" And he's like, "I haven't done it in years. No, not just 9 years ago." And then there's literally video of him talking about doing it during the pandemic. How he's praising his own self for making that money during the pandemic. And I'm very disappointed in Candace because she came out so hard against Steven Crowder, understandably so. But you would softball fucking Andrew Tate. You have spent your entire career telling women and telling men that men like Tate are bad, that they're immoral, that they corrupt us, and then you softball and giggle and flirt with him. She's acting like we're mad she spoke to him at all. No, I was excited. I was damn excited. I'm like, oh wow, Candace, she'll never softball him. She'll absolutely tear him a new one. She gives zero shits. Well, color me wrong. And I get it. I don't deny that we do have a lot of feminists corrupting us. But it doesn't mean we let the anti-feminists positively destroy everything. We've got assholes like Pearl now pushing for the 19th Amendment to get rescinded. Makes no sense. We have these manosphere idiots truly thinking that society would operate just fine without women whatsoever. Even though there has never been a moment in society ever where women haven't operated at some point in the infrastructure. Never. Women have worked in textile, they've worked in cleaning, they have worked in the medical industry, they have worked in everything. So don't sit there and act like it was only men. I can look at every point in history and there were women working. When we think about women staying home and not doing anything, we're only talking about upper class women. We're talking about mid to upper class women that stayed home. Otherwise, guess what? You was a working class bitch. Women not working would ruin everything, right? You would already put on a gender that already works hard. Then they would have to cover everything. I'll be the first to tell women that everything that they rely on when it comes to roads and everything else, this fucking line is pissing me off. Yes, it's true that if you look at anything in our infrastructure, men did that. Men need women, women need men. Exactly. Exactly. You cannot produce a child without a man and a woman, despite what the gender ideologues want to hear. You need one penis and one vagina, two working ovum and one operating uterus. Preferably two testes that produce the proper stuff. Now, you don't have to like that fact, but it's a fact nonetheless. And the fact that now my own people, they're just getting goofy up in this bitch. Everyone's getting goofy. And it is that pendulum swing. I understand that. I understand that better than anybody. I really do. Rihanna said it best. Blah, 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 work. Right. Yeah, I know. I know. But that's my point, guys. You know, I am all for traditional values. Clearly, I live my life like that. Both my grandmothers were stay-at-home moms their whole lives, and they lived comfortably. Not poor, but definitely not rich. Right, middle class. It was possible from the 40s to the 80s, but not since then. That's not true. It is still possible. The problem is, and this is what I deduced, you have to make sacrifices. See, the problem is A lot of the people that did that from the 40s to the 80s, there wasn't a ton of luxuries in the house. These were people that did a lot of sacrifice. These were people that made a lot of choices that kept the money in the household. The problem is these days, we really do rely on luxuries as if they are a necessity. We've added on necessities. But I can tell you from experience that I could very easily figure out how to be a stay at home wife. I choose not to. I could cull a lot of stuff out of Starman's and my bills, and we could live comfortably. There's ways to do it, but I don't want to. And that's the point. That is how we all are. We have gotten used to a standard of living, and we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back to living in the standard cookie cutter life. No, 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 no. We want the better. We want the nicer. And that's fine. You want that? You are welcome to it. You have the right for that. Right. Pearl said once, aside from birthing, women are useless. So then why do you talk, Pearl? If women are useless, why are you opening your mouth? If she believed even half of what she said, Pearl wouldn't have a platform. She would have already just gone to a dating matchmaker, because they exist. She would have found some man with money, already married him. But that's because Pearl, much like all the socialists and these assholes that are like, I raise butterflies, and in my communist society, I'll be able to do whatever I want, and artists will get paid a fair fee. She is the exact same people. She is that in the other way. She wants all other women to live by this, while Pearl does whatever the hell she wants. Rules for thee, not for me. That's how she operates. And that's fine, Pearl. We get it. We get it. You are mad at women. We get it. And I never realized I would be that way. But if you listen to her narrative, isn't it kind of odd, guys, that she keeps changing the timetable of when women are attractive? And it's always about her. It's always about her. Women that are aggressive and masculine and in sports and that aren't feminine and that are pushy and use their voice and are career driven and single and don't have kids. Who am I describing? Is she submissive? Is she soft? Is she feminine? She's all pissed at Piers Morgan. Guess what, Pearl? That's the way you want women treated. Now you get to experience the world you wanted. Enjoy your opinion not mattering, babe. You got it. This is the point I make. All these people think they want these worlds until they're in it, until they get a taste of it. And then they realize, maybe I don't like this as much. Ooh, this kind of sucks. I didn't think it'd be like this. Yes, I wanted women to not be equal, but not like that. But Sleep Blaine is ruling right now. Then Chaco, babe, go to sleep, honey. Why am I wrong? Because you don't want to hear that I'm right? I understand. Oh, and then, guys, oof. Oh, I met a savant today. Oh, I met a savant. 42 weeks ago, I made a comment. As apparently, this is how long it's been since they repealed Roe versus Wade. I didn't realize it's been that long already. And I commented that no, your uterus rights haven't been taken away, sweetie. You still can get it in this many states and da 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 da. And someone said, "It's not a person," going back and forth with that. I'm like, "What the hell do you think an infant is?" And this person came back to me, not servant, savant. Oh no, not this. Natanya was watching as I was talking about it. Um, this person came at me about, you know, claiming infants in the womb are parasites. And clearly she did not like what I had to say because I definitely hit home with this bitch. Oh, I hit home so hard. I'm pretty sure I ran around the bases like 4 times. I said, calling it a parasite to make yourself comfortable with murder doesn't change the fact that it's murder. You still killed a kid. Well, she hits up my DMs. Mind you, I'm going to say this. Where did I say to her? You are a murderer. You did this. She said, a parasite star. That's it. She hits up my DMs, and I'm not going to show it on screen because I don't need She wrote, I'm a murderer, right? So let's chat. Tell me to my face that I'm a baby ender after being whined on my way home from school as a child. Tell me I'm a baby ender, even though you didn't even have a fucking, even though it didn't have a fucking brain yet, right? Also, I proved you wrong and provided definitions and evidence. She did not. She didn't provide anything at all. And I will gladly link more articles about examples where the child of a living creature becomes a parasite and kills the mother. Now, I'm going to preface this with, if you guys want to read along, all the screenshots to the entire conversation are in the drama screenshots in my Discord. And so, just look at the Discord drama screenshots. Right. It's all in there. To paraphrase, she tried to use her trauma as a weapon against me when clearly I have no fucking clue what happened to this girl. Some girl on Instagram. Chaco knows the drama screenshot. It's her favorite channel. And she's pretty much saying that she'll show me that this, and she's messaging me every single nanosecond. She is pumping out these messages. First, she says she was whined when she was a small child. Then she says she was whined when she was in high school. So right there, we're getting two different things. She claims that she's mad at me because I'm coming for her livelihood. That's not what a livelihood is, honey. But on top of that, then she claims she had an IUD. Now, guys, if I'm correct, it is illegal to put an IUD in a virgin, first of all. You have to at least have gotten pregnant once, first of all. Second of all, you're not allowed to put it in kids. Let me double check. Let me Google it. Because I have never heard of an IUD going into a child. Oh, Lord. It is Planned Parenthood. Can my 14-year-old, yes, teens can get an IUD. Oh, God. That's even worse. I thought it was illegal. No wonder she's screwed up. So she had one in, supposedly. An IUD is in to prevent pregnancy. Yeah, in the UK and in Ireland and wherever else. We talk about parasites, then you can't consider a person, a human until they sustain themselves. So it's 12. Right. Exactly, Ark. Exactly. If you're going to use the parasite comment, there is a whole argument to be made about what constitutes as a parasite. And then she later on she tried to say, "Well, insects give birth to their parasites." So you know this bitch saw one video of a mantis getting thrown into water and injecting a horse whipworm and was like, "See, it's giving birth." Like, you know that's what happened. It's a lot of messages, but essentially because and I held true because she kept trying to shame me into feeling bad. And you all know how well that works with me. I kept laugh reacting at everything she said because in between telling me her trauma, because I told her that infants are not parasites, she called me a pedo, guys. I want you to digest that for a minute. Because I told her that abortion is in fact murder, no matter how you phrase it, and no matter what reason you have for it, that it is in fact murder, and that whether you like it or not, an infant is not a parasite. I am now a pedo. When I tell you guys, if you want to dance through unhinged territory, if you want to dance through insanity, go do yourself a favor and go and read the screenshots. Go and read the screenshots. Because when I tell you, I've never had an easier time laughing at someone through such a serious subject. Because let's say she was telling the truth, okay? Let's say it's all true. Honey, you are so not past what's happened to you that because she literally went off saying that I was vile, that she was so upset, she was hyperventilating, sobbing, eyes filled with tears and snot and spit and everything. She was close to throwing up. She was nauseated over the interactions with someone she doesn't know, over something that happened a while ago. And then tries to make it like I must be the monster here. No, honey. No. By the way, hi, Ice Princess. And this is the caliber of people that I'm dealing with, guys. These are the kind of people that whenever I deal with anything, I have to deal with this. And it's just, yeah, that's gross. We're not doing that. Not doing that either. They call everyone right. Well, because she tried to attribute that clearly I must be okay with wine of a minor. And I'm like, no, I don't recall ever saying that. Those words never typed out my fingers. Not even once. You assume that because I don't immediately start going, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that happened to you. Oh, I will do better in the future." No. No, you don't get to weaponize your trauma against me because it doesn't prove your point. What that only does is shut down your opposition long enough for you to feel morally superior. Curse your dulcet tones. Thank you, Chaco. And I said to her, what happened to you was wrong, and it was a tragedy. But it doesn't mean there wasn't two tragedies. And then she tried to say it's a blood clot. Then, babe, that means you didn't even get pregnant. You didn't even have one. Because if you took the plan B, it just means it expelled anything that was in your uterus. So you didn't even technically have an abortion. You just took a Plan B pill. Good night, Choco. Oh my God, yes, Chris, it is destroying our society. But again, these are people who we're asking them to do the bare minimum, which is think. And I don't think that girl is capable of thinking beyond. You don't understand my training. Like that's what I heard. Like that's all I heard out this bitch was my trauma. You filthy evil fat bitch. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And when she tried to get me, like before I leave pregnancy, so how can an abortion? Right. She claims it failed. She claims she went to Planned Parenthood, but then she claims all she took was a pill. So the thing is, for it to only be a blood clot, it would had to have been just at most a week. Like the girl makes no sense. When you dissect anything she said and you look at it beyond surface level, if you can get through what she says without your brain having an aneurysm, you realize that it's half of it's bullshit. That the way it went down could not have gone down the way she said that she invented half of it. Whether it's invented because she just didn't realize what the reality was or what, I don't know. It is rare. I don't like IUDs because they can cause a lot of damage in a woman. But as you guys know, I've kind of, oh my God, stop it. I've kind of fallen away from most birth control. I would rather follow your cycle and follow your hormones than anything else. I wonder if the music works now because I'm tired of this silence. Ugh, I hate it. Music, music is available. Damn it. Music is still not available. You know what would happen if I refresh the page? Of course it would work, but then it would mess everything up. So it's not worth it. Flooding Discord with hearts. Yes. Do it. Do it now. It definitely gives more life to that hand for sure. Alice was saying yes, and I'm so happy. Like, you guys don't even understand. I saw Halloween stuff and I was like, oh, yay, finally, my time has come. Like, I was so ready. Oh, no. I love the SJW voice you do. I've been told, especially now that I'm interacting with guests more, a lot of people like the way my voice sounds. And I keep getting asked if I'm going to do like voice acting. And I'm like, you have no idea how hard that is to get into. I would rather just, not soft tablet, but what a good starter tablet. Honestly, XP Pen, in my opinion, fantastic. XP Pen is a fantastic brand. They are affordable. They are easy to use. Stop it. I recommend getting the Pro because it's got that little roller ball. Because 'cause I'm using a touch like, it was, like, technically not touchscreen, but I'm using one that's like a screen. Unless you're super like Moon and you can just do it with those little handheld ones that are essentially a glorified mouse pad, which I can't do, and I absolutely am jealous that she can. I can't already doing Christmas adjacent. How dare they? Oh, thank you, NT. I I will say one of my most attractive features is my voice above all else. Like that is something I take pride in, which is why I really hate when I have a sore throat. You don't do the mouse pad ones, get the ones right. The screen is so much better. Ugh, that's an ugly line. Look how much better that looks, okay? Like, just you ready for this? So I'm gonna back out. Watch this, guys. You ready for just what a difference these little extra lines make? What a dramatic difference. That was my neck, by the way. Just cracked it. Felt real damn good. Yeah, it's tedious. This is definitely tedious, but this is worth it. Oh, you have a portraits workshop? I know. I'm sorry it was so late today, guys. I know it threw everyone off. Definitely threw me off, but I had to be I had to be careful. I really can't afford to be sick again. Right, line thickness. It just makes such a difference. And I wasn't even thinking because I was just like, I'd gotten through another piece. I just wanted to start on this one, and I just didn't even think. And then I was like, oh shit. As soon as I did the couch, I was like, why does it look so different? No. I can't use Krita. Ah, Krita just annoys me so much. My friend Nikki uses Krita, and she's so good at it. I told her she's a bitch for it. Like, I really don't like Krita. And when I did use it, it was ugh, nothing but right, like, ready? Ready? That was my knuckles. I'm so late, been editing. Ugh. Hello, Silvar. No, you did not. I had to take precautions. It's been a long week. Silvar, you were on last night's stream, so you know, uh, remember how if anyone was on last night's stream and you're just tuning in now, last night how I was talking about I was starting to feel sick again, and I was starting to feel like I was getting sick like I did just a few weeks ago. I woke up definitely feeling like it was starting. So I made the right call to end the stream as early as I did. Took a shower, cleaned off anything that might be on me. This number from Connecticut keeps calling me. I don't know what it is, but it annoys me. Joint crack ASMR, right? See, you know one of the reasons why I can't do ASMR for you guys? Because then I'd have to edit it and it would piss me off. I can't do ASMR because then I have to actually experience it afterwards and because I've gotten requests for that too. Like people have been like, "Can you do ASMR?" And I am just fine doing some whispering and stuff like that. But even talking like this, it actually irritates me. Like I physically feel irritated. But let Silvar, Come here. I want to show you how much I love you. Little shit. Oh, hello, Pablito. I got a call from really trying to tell me about my Bitcoin wallet, right? Let me get right on that. There we go. Not again. Come on. There we go. You son of a whore. Scammers really do say the weirdest shit. They really think they got you. And they really hate when they don't got you. Like, that makes them even more mad. So who else is super ready for summer just to be fucking over? Well, anyone in the hemisphere where it's summer. Because I understand not everywhere is America. And I know it's my American white privilege showing that I say these things. I hate summer. Same. Same. See, my voice is almost back. Oh, and then for those who don't know, on top of everything else, the kittens got really sick this week, guys. Like, I mean, really sick. Oh, sweater weather. Right. Bring on sweater weather. I am so doing TikToks this year of fall. I'm very excited for this. Also, I got challenged, and I might film them tomorrow before work of whatchamacallit. I'm going to film some challenges for the cats. One of my friends challenged me to it. I think I'm gonna take up the challenge. Yeah, I am done. I am done with this weather. I am done with the heat. I am done with it all. I wish it to be fall. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I guess it's about time. I never got to take the sweater off. Yeah, well, that's because you live in like the permanent cold, and I hate you for it. Bitch. Bitch. Okay. Bitch. Mind you, this is what I sound like at work. Ask Ark. That's what you will hear when I'm working. Silently, I swear at myself. It's August now, right? Almost. We're so close, guys. We're so close. Wait a minute. I'm just getting into this. FatCon? Stop. Stop it. Is this real? Where is it? Matthew? I think I need to find out where FatCon is. Yes, I do. I need to infiltrate. I can jiggle amongst the fellow tubbies. They'll never know. Moon, I'd be thrilled. What do you mean? Oh my God, Bubs. Yes. I'm looking right now. Hold on. I need to see this shit. Get out. Let me see this shit. It's in Seattle in January. Guys, should I do it? If you want me to go, you guys got to fund. Come enjoy the biggest fat celebration of the year with over 30 hours of programming, amazing keynote speakers, a fashion show, and a vendor's hall, all geared towards generating fat joy and informing the fat experience. It's going to be the convention you always wanted to attend. And I love how the picture shows so many women that are not fat. Hold harmless agreement? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm crying. I'm dying. Oh my god. Do you think all the influencers will make it? I mean, do you think they'll live long enough to be I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was bad. Oh my god. I can't. I can't. Thank you for your interest in vending at FatCon and or Fatlesque Fest. NW 2024, we're excited to create a diverse marketplace for our 500 plus FatCon and 700 plus Fatlesque Fest NW attendees. Our applications are currently closed, but keep your eyes peeled. We may have a second round of apps. Oh my God. I don't know how to feel about this guy. The plane won't be able to leave. Ah! Stop it, Chris. I'm keeping that up. Oh my God, that is funny. That is too much. There's one in Philly too. After 40, send me that. That's too funny. Philly is a little closer. Will they change the town to Seattle? Oh my God. You guys are bad. I understand not hating yourself, but FatCon? Do we really need a convention for fat asses? Especially when it's not just, for the plus size industry, it's just for people to go there and be like, "Yes, queen. Yes, cellulite sister." Like it's just that's what it feels like to me. You don't need to go to FatCon. Yes, I do, Matthew. The people want it. Tell him, people. I wonder what the gift cats are gonna be. McDonald's. Oh my God, stop it. I'm just so confused. Like, what? I mean, it'd be easy for me to go undercover. No one's gonna recognize me. No one knows who I am. But shit, that could change. All I gotta do is piss off the right person in the next few months. Be like going to an Asian talk convention. I'd fucking die laughing. Oh my God. Imagine if Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC are sponsors. Someone quick, find out if Nestle is a sponsor. FatCon, sponsored by Procter & Gamble. Keynote speaker, sponsored by Pfizer. Do you think they'll have like diabetes stations? Ozempic. That's bad, but true. Sponsored by Little Debbie. Why is fat con a thing? Right, like, is there a thin con coming out? And then you're gonna really hear someone be like, thin cons every day. Okay. It's like when they say, every day is straight pride. Every day is thin pride. Every day is white pride. Most stale, boring shit they can ever say. Every time. Do you want to heart to stop beating? Come on down. Our mission, we seek fat liberation. Being free is what allowed you to eat yourself to 700 pounds, right? Did they not learn from Jamie Lopez, whose first instinct when she broke a chair was not to try and lose weight, but oh my God, they're so wrong that I broke a chair. They didn't make anything that hold my 800 pounds. That's so fat phobic. I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but I want you to think about it. That was her first thought. Not, damn, I am huge. I broke a stainless steel chair that's held hundreds of people before me. No. Instead, her first thought was, how fucking dare they? But we must uplift fat bodies, Starson. You guys can start by uplifting mine onto a scale. We'll start with that. I just can't, man. I can't. I don't understand these people. I really don't. I would like to. Because I would like to think that Bopo Starson would laugh at the idea of FatCon. My guy, there's no forklift strong enough to uplift these. I'm not a land whale. The chair is fat phobic. Like, bro, again, and I'll say it from the bottom of my heart, there is nothing wrong with wanting to love yourself. Anyone that says otherwise is wrong. There is literally nothing wrong with wanting to love yourself and do the best for yourself. What is wrong is when you lie to yourself. And this is going to be a giant convention of a shit ton of fat women huffing and puffing through the chilly rain of Seattle in the middle of fucking. Do you know why they held it in winter? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess why it's in January and not in July. Like, Matthew, why not? Oh, because he said so. The one in Philly is in October. Oh. The whale migration on land. Right, like imagine the funk. Because most fat bitches aren't me. They don't powder like I do. Mm-mm. They don't protect their booty like I do. I can tell you from experience. Love industrial strength segways. I can honestly tell you guys, I don't know what these girls are thinking, but babe, is that Felipe?
Oh, you won't be able to get to it.
Is that Phil?
Yeah. Because it's surrounded by a bunch of bramble and thorny.
My brother was HVAC, so he's trying to help us figure out how to fix the AC. Because while I'm very good at containing, your girl is schwitzing hard. Diesel fuel cars with Cummins engines, 6.0 liters. All that swamp ass. Imagine that. And on top of that, because guys, even though, saying this out loud is super fat phobic, how you think those girls are going to get around in summer heat? Hmm? I'm talking number one, the smell, absolutely. Because the thing is, whether these ladies that are running this believe it or not, or want to admit it or not, there are so many choices that they made just just from just from having their Seattle has a big whale watching community. Did you guys know that? Like they're known for whale watching. I knew this. I knew this. It's a stampede. Call Antifa. So I want you to start with this. They picked the colder weather because they know that girls can't walk around in the summertime. And they didn't just pick cold weather. It gets brutally cold in January. But my fellow people, my fellow fat asses, that's the weather they survive in. They obviously probably won't mention that because that's fat phobic. But we all know. The joke tells itself. I know. Oh, trust me. I know. Like, they try so hard to be understanding. But it's kind of like when they had, I'm not trying to compare race issues to fat issues, but think about it. It's kind of like when they had that Black Appreciation Month and the cafeteria served watermelon and fried chicken and collard greens. It's such a similar thing. The jokes tell themselves. They'll shiver away the pounds, right? Oh, this is tedious, but I will say this is making much better of an effect. Ah, shit. Well, oh well. I did all that on the actual line art. Oh well. Orion, get off my bed. Boy, what you think you doing? Get over here. What do you got? What's this? What is this? Do you want me to throw it? You gotta tell me. Yes, you pointed very good. Tell me. No, tell me. I see you pointing. Here, touch. Good job. Tell me. Good boy. Good catch. I cannot show you the pupper. The camera is not plugged in. It's Orion. You know. They're not used to me being streaming at this time. Question about the art. Is his pinky separated from the other fingers? What do you mean? He's going for the shocker. He is merely. My brother's on the phone. I don't want to say anything.
No.
Oh, okay. He's merely spreading his fingers to feel out the thigh. Yes, honey.
I just saw it coming from it.
Yeah?
Yep.
So which fat con can I go to?
None.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because I said so.
Well, good thing I'm not a trad wife, and I'm not obedient to my husband, as you said. So I'm gonna go. They need an EMT on site in case of heart attacks. Matt, I wanna lay out the jokes for you. Just listen. So the Fat Con is in Seattle in January. Why would they host a fat convention in number one of the whale watching capitals of America? Okay? Seattle, Washington. What was Jilly telling me about how there's all whale watching shit when she was there? Okay? So there's the first joke. Why are they making sure all the fat bitches congregate in the winter? So it don't stink and they don't die of heart attacks. The coffee shops are going to be overrun. And the thing is, coffee shops,
Coffee shops.
they're all designed for thin people, but all these fatties are going to go in and be like, I'm going to be like the pretty girls.
You don't think the fast food places will be overrun?
They're going to be sponsoring the event, I swear to God. And they're looking for vendors too. Orion, sit.
I think they should bring in heart attack grills.
Point. Bro, that's not right. Point. Good job. I know you're not used to mommy being on stream this late. Go see daddy. Go show him. Go show daddy. Go show him. Good boy. Maybe it's the whale season. I can't. He does realize it's already 8:21, right?
Tomorrow.
Oh, is he gonna have the part?
He's gonna see. He's gonna hopefully have the right one, but.
Well, shouldn't I just send him the link to the one we bought last time?
He needs to make sure it's the right.
Did we maybe buy the wrong one last time?
No, we bought the right one. Just if you have it still on your history.
Obviously, I still have it on my history, but why the fuck is it broken already?
Send it to me if you have it on history.
I'm on. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. I gotta find, because we bought this. We've been calling it the flux capacitor because we're retards. But we bought this capacitor. Actually, I'll find out exactly when I bought it. So look in your orders, search all orders, capacitor. Oh, babe, we bought it 3 years ago. But I don't know which one is right.
Let me see, because one was too fat. One was for the RV. For some reason, they gave us the RV one when you asked for the other one. 40/5. That's what I needed.
Which one?
You see it?
Don't exit out of the thing. I can't see what they're saying, but.
Let me see it. This looks like the one. Okay.
All right, so screenshot it and send it to Phil. Well, send it to yourself and send it to Phil because I'm still chittering.
How do you do screenshots on your phone again? You used to swipe with the.
You can do some stuff. Hold on. Sending it to you real quick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll send that to him to let him have the specs that he needs.
Thank you, sir. Oh, then big girl's gonna cause an earthquake. All jokes aside, have they tested the floors for that much extra weight? I'm not trying to be a smartass this time, but all jokes aside, like seriously, have they tested whether or not those floors can handle that much extra weight? Because you're not putting the normal amount of people in there at their normal weight capacity. You're putting a normal amount of people at like double and triple the weight capacity that all these things are held for. Are all the chairs going to be reinforced? And can you imagine how much it's going to cost if they do have to get all reinforced shit? So I'm wondering how much these tickets even cost.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
Oh my God, Matthew.
That's a little children.
No amount of testing can change the outcome. It wasn't planes. The first FatCon was September 11th. Oh my God, stop it. Dare someone to go on their Instagram Live and ask them most important questions. I kind of really want to go. What day is it in October? Because Philly is a lot closer to me, guys.
You're not going to Philly.
Why? Why? Is it just money? Guys, let's figure out how I can go to Philly.
Give it up.
I ain't gonna give it up. I'm gonna Rick Astley this shit. Come on, guys. I'm like perfect for going undercover. They'll never know. Our man's just worried some chubby chaser will steal my heart away. That's all there is. Philly is very close, so I'd have to see about that. It's true they won't know shit. Right. Horror lives almost on the other side of the country. She wouldn't go. Hell, as it is, we still got a plan for when she and I are going to go to the museum. $250. Suck my dick and call me nanny. Hell no. Oh, you guys, you want me to go? You're gonna have. Okay, 75 for a 1-day pass, much more reasonable. $250. Fuck that. $30 will grant you access to just shopping. Tickets are $1 a pound. Alabastard, you can't do that to me. He does? I post what it says in Discord. Okay. Yeah, we're planning it sometime in 2024 in the fall. So a good distance away. By the way, guys, I don't know if I already announced it last week, but I have a lot of walnut trees. But now I got to figure out how to get to them. Even I wouldn't want Sarson to suffer a swamp ass city. Well, Philly in October would be nice and cool. It would not be hot. So I wouldn't be too concerned. Oh, yeah, these lines made such a difference. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Too thick. And they thought the fumes from the Canadian wildfires were bad. I'm still dying. Ticket price is $1 a pound. Alabastard got me on that one. She got me on that one. That was a good one. God almighty. God almighty. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting annoyed. My wrist keeps bumping right there. That's better. Oh God, the farts would be satanic. One would hope that if these women are spending this much money to go, they would have more decorum than just gas up the whole place. Not just October, it's the 28th, 29th, Halloween time for Philly, right? They'll be showing up in costume. I see a lot of fat Harley Quinns. They have a Discord for only for those who bought a ticket. Dang it. Come on. Too bad the goth clubs I knew shut down, right? I wonder if they take fat cat as an insult or a compliment. I don't even know, dude. This has got me feeling all kinds of ways. I don't know what to feel. I have no idea what to feel in this damn thing. Get down with the thickness. Share on your page because we are grassroots here, right? You up close, that looks like shit. Philly needs urban renewal anyway, right? Let the bodies at the floor. No, we don't need. We don't need everything crashing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let the bodies stay right where they are standing. There's not enough EMTs. Madam, there's not enough EMTs. You gonna deny, deny. I'll accept that. Will not accept that. Way too wide. You. Okay. But yeah, I'm more than a little intrigued by this whole idea, guys. Bumbles bounce. Even the imagined images of him screaming me to bleach my eyes, right? Can I add any music now? Still not available. So So yeah, clearly we're seeing that if you guys want me to go, these will cost me something. Way more than I have in my budget. But who knows? Maybe I'll become a big famous YouTuber with lots of money. Yes, I have a shovel now. Choose, sir. Play Persona or be on my stream. But who would recognize me? I'm not like known. So I really don't think they'd recognize me, Silvar. Why not both? Because you're being a brat. Now, if Michelle went with me, we'd be recognized. I wouldn't want you to go. This feels like one of those canon events that will start the apocalypse. Aw, hon, I think I'll be fine. What was that? You okay? Oh. I'd recognize you. Yeah, because you know who I am, derp. You'd recognize that I'm gone by the time I got there. I mean, try and stop me, copper. Just be like, yeah, I'm going on a trip with my other boss. We're gonna do a photo shoot. Mm-hmm. I'll never know, guys. And by the time I get back, it'll have been too late. See, he knows I have to go away to different places with my other boss. I think they match a lot more now. I think it would work better if you showed up with 50 or more people want to change their weight and just outnumber them. Well, there's over 500 people. So I don't know. But that looks a lot better now. That is a lot better. All right, I'm going to wait because Edie's not here and I need to ask her questions. So while I wait, there was this brush I downloaded. And it supposedly did color on a shadow. I just want to see where it is. So what is this? Let's see. Hey Matt, can you go see who is sneezing? Go see who's sneezing, please. Let me see something. I don't get what I'm doing here.
I can't tell you who is.
So if I go back to the gradient, where is it? So I don't know how to do this. Do not cover with black. Trying to figure this out. Whoa, shit. So wait, how do I do that? I don't get how that happened. But how did I do that, guys? Because it just... So it did it on Gi. So like... Where? I am not understanding how I even managed to do that. I tapped and it did it twice, but now it's not doing it. I gotta back all the way out. I'm confused. How did I make that work? You guys, this is confusing. But it'll do it to Gi again. I'm a little confused. Okay. 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 I'm trying to figure out how to use this. It's a shadow tool. And I managed to make it do something on Gi. When I did it deepest. But now it's not working. And I simply don't understand how it even worked. I'm feeling mentally stunted right now, guys. Like, I don't understand. Should I raise the tolerance? Why you no work? Why you no work for me? Mess around and find out. That's what I'm trying to do. Orion, I see you. What do you want? All right, let me try a layer that has absolutely nothing on it. Maybe that's why. Maybe because those layers had something. Nope. I'm so confused. It's a gradient tool. And yeah, boom. And that, like, just boom, boom, boom. But when I tapped on Gee's skin, it was more apt. When I did deepest shadow, it did it twice. Now it's not doing it at all. No, that's all scalp. It's all scalp. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work. I'm confused. Oh, show me your secrets. I can't tell. It will not reveal its secrets to me, guys. I'm a little frustrated. I am more than a wee bit frustrated. Because I don't understand what to do. I'm looking. Orion, what's your ish? He is not drugged, he's just tired. Don't be fresh. VR has gotten worse overall, even though digital art has made it easier in so many ways. I don't know. Is that telling me my art's bad? I don't know. I'm just not good at things like this. There was this tool I got, and I can't find it. I guess it's this. So where do I put this in? I guess I put this in under here. I'm confused. I'm getting annoyed. This is why I don't do digital. Because I'm just so confused right now. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell to do. Let's go back to the gradient. See, that's rather simple. It's called manga gradient. So it's kind of what I was looking for. I want that just on his hair, though. So can I do that? I'm trying to figure this out. Because the last time I used this, I did it like this. It's not doing what I did last time. It is not doing what I did last time. Why is technology so hard, guys? Let's try this way. Oh, God, it's one of these situations. Deselect. Tell everybody what she wore. Scratch my screen that it runs along the same diagonal as that effect you used. It's eerie. I'm just trying to figure out. So what do I select? How do I select? So let's see. Let's see if this works. Wow, that's rough. Okay, so it does work, but you've got to be exact. But that's not how it worked last time I did it. It did it differently last time. Let's see. Your girl is confused, kids. Your girl is deeply confused. Because it's what people do is they just click on the thing. It's so easy. Oh, you mean the Caltech design. Yeah, that's something that's kind of really happened as of late. They call it the Caltech effect. Am I too far away from the layer? Let's see if I'm on the layer. Wouldn't it make a whoa! I don't get it. So I do the lightest shadow. It does that. So let's duplicate this layer. Duplicate layer. Okay. Now let's try with the dark. Yes, Nova. What? Yeah. Thank you for getting right in front of the computer. That is super, super helpful. Oh yeah. So what is this? I don't understand why it won't make the deepest shadow, but it'll do the lightest shadow. Like, I don't get it. Yes, Nova. What? What? She knows it's close to dinner time. Have a chaotic stream. I'm gonna end it soon anyway because it's getting close to dinner time. I want to like the new Superman, but the one guy giving positive reviews also shows honestly why I can't watch it. Damn, that sucks. That totally sucks. What? What? These tools make no sense to me. They annoy me. How do people use these things and not want to punch it? Sure, now you work. That's exactly what I've been trying to do this whole time. That is exactly what I've been trying to do this whole time. This is exactly what I've been trying to do this whole damn time. I want to slap something. This is exactly what I've been trying to do this whole time. I feel so dumb. I'm so annoyed. Okay. Okay. Good night, Raven. Now, let's go back to that selection tool. I'll zoom out a little bit. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, that's why. I know why. That's why. Okay, well, it's not that big a deal. So, yes, that was correct. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What color should we do the shadow on him? I want to do like a green shadow or a unique colored shadow. What do you guys think of that? I can't tell if I like it or not. Hmm. What do you guys think of that? What do you all think of this idea? Yes, Nova. Well, this is more really just playing around with it. This is supposed to be kind of like a in bed situation. What, Nova? You making an awful lot of noise, child. Oh, it's no one's commission. This is my character. This is just for me. Yeah, this is just for me, guys. This is me playing around with tools. Don't like how bright that comes out. Like it less opaque, please. Okay, slightly more opaque than that. Oh, someone's definitely sneezing in there. Looks like we're doing a round of meds tonight. I'm closing that off. Oh, excellence. We shall look at those post haste. Derp. Oh, it looks so bright on there. Let's make that much less. Nope, too much. How's that looking so far? Because we're still playing around with a lot of stuff here. Well, let's fix that real quick, shall we? So we're not just horrified. I am self-taught, isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Just kind of tripping my way through all this shit. Now, Silvar suggested sunlight, and I got a brush that imitates rays of sun. Oh no, I think it's all shell materials in this. Let's find out. Let's just, for sanity's sake, see. Are there any resources? Honestly, like the only resource I can tell anyone is yourself. If you like something you see, if you like the way someone does something, watch how they do it and legitimately imitate it. Is that supposed to be sunlight? Oh shit, it says grass. You dumbass bitch. Maybe it's this. Let me try that again. Oh, that tool doesn't go there. That tool does. Same tool I just used. Of course it is. Okay, hold on. This looks like... This looks like I'm getting towards something. So why does this one not go there? Where does that one go? So generally, I have found what I was looking for. I've just got to do it in a much brighter... It is what I was looking for, but it's not giving what I needed. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And it should be opposite the light source. And it is and it isn't. I'm just trying to play with it right now, just see if it does it. It's technically not a light source. I was just trying to play around and see what it does. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to see if it obeys me at all. If that makes any sense. Oftentimes what I do is I just fuck around and try to find out, but I will tell you, I think this, oops. Well, whoops. I've got to undo a lot of this shit. Because I accidentally put it on the line art. Like a typical Cassie thing to do. Because right here, that's the integral part. But let's see. I think I prefer this. I just added a different color somewhere over here. Oh, that is cool looking though. Let me see. Where's my gradient layers? Oh, it helped if I have a color somewhere in there. Let's use a green. Nah. This is just a cloud of some kind. I do want to add one color in. Yeah, I wasn't really concerned about giving him a light source per se. I just wanted to see if I could actually do this. I want to see if it would actually work. I think that's it. I think that's where I'm going to quit on this one. I'm just going to go in and fix something really quick. And then I think this one's actually ready for me to post. Where's your eraser? There it is. This is stuff I wasn't paying attention to when I was just doodling because I wasn't sure where I was going to go with this or if I was even going to color it, honestly. I wasn't sure what this picture was going to end up doing. I kind of just wanted to draw Gee. That was the complete motivation, quite honestly. Oh, well, that's not going to work. That's also not going to work. I think I'm just going to end it here. So, file. Sorry, I was recording the time lapse. Export time lapse. Yeah, we're going to export that. It's been a lot of work up to this point. Right. Just me being weird. But all right, guys. Once this is all set, you will see it up. Thank you guys for joining. My phone is dying, so I would say it's time to end everything. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry it was later today. Like I said, I had to make sure that I wasn't going to die. You guys will see me tomorrow night on the midweek hump. One way or another, I'm releasing a video this week, whether it's going to be a re-upload of an old video or finally a new one, we will see. Remember to tell people that are important to you that you love them to be safe. So guys, I love you all. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you all later. Have a fantastic night. Bye, everyone.